Hello, my name is Simon Claisse and I'm clerk of the course at Cheltenham Racecourse. I have the responsibility for putting on the sports, and as we start our season in just a few days' time, we're going to go for a walk around the track. So I've just made my way down the canter down to the 2-mile start. It's been refurbished this season. Took a bit of a hammering last year, particularly through all that wet weather. We want it in really good nick because it's the part of the track that's used for the breeze-up sales, the Brightwell's breeze-up sale in December. So here we are now at the 2-mile novice hurdle start. The first race of our season is going to be kicking off here at 2:10 next Friday. A race won last year by the new one who went on to such fantastic performances throughout the season and is a real live contender for the champion hurdle next March. And that's the exciting thing about this first meeting of ours. There's so many horses that will come here that we're hoping to see throughout the rest of the season. As we look up the course there, you get a sense of the climb all the way up to the finish. They run from here for about a furlong and a half, ever so slightly downhill, and then it's a good 2.5, 3 furlongs all the way up to the hill where they'll jump the second hurdle, swing out into the country for the first circuit, and when they come down the old hill, they're then about 2 furlongs from home, and it's an uphill climb all the way to the finish. So here we are on the turn away from the stands. The horses are still climbing up the hill. We're actually at about the same level as we would be on the winning post here before they start to descend the hill behind us. And just remember that for races over 2 and 2.5 miles, they're coming round this corner once, but for races over 3 miles, they're coming round this corner twice, heading off down the hill before they climb right at the far end of the course. We've been watering here now for about 9 weeks, so since the middle of July, probably at the rate of about 1 million gallons a week. That's what we need to do on this really dry clay. But it's looking in really good shape for the start of the season on Friday, with some rain expected in the 4 or 5 days before we start racing. So I'm just walking along 2 furlongs of the 6 furlong gallop in the centre of the course. This is used by visitors, particularly from France and Ireland, at the November meeting and at the festival, when we could have 70 or 80 horses a day using this facility. What we've done is replace the wood chip with a wax-coated sand-based material. It's much more resilient. And this part of the course also has to double up as a service road. For races that are run over 2.5 and 4 miles, this is where the emergency service vehicles travel over the first couple of furlongs. So they've come down the back straight, climbed up the hill to the highest part of the course. We're on the old course here, which is in use in October and November and the first 2 days of the festival. We're at the farthest point from the stands now, so they're turning fairly sharp left-handed before they start a rapid descent down to the bottom of the hill, and then it's the final left-hand turn back into the home straight as they climb again towards the winning line. As they come off the turn here at the top of the hill, the highest part of the course, they've got about 4.5 furlongs to go. 3 fences to jump, 2 hurdles, and this is where they'll really start to pick up some speed. From the moment they make the turn at the bottom of the hill, it's climb, climb, climb all the way to the winning post. 1 hurdle to jump, 2 fences in the home straight, and they'll have heard the roar of the crowd as they make their way up the hill to the winning post. And even in October, with the races starting next Friday at the beginning of our season, the crowd will be cheering them all the way to the line. Standing here on the winning line, I'm thinking back to last season, those wonderful performances in March of Quevega, Hurricane Fly, Sprinter Sacra, as we look forward to a new season and another 100+ or so winners joining Cheltenham's Roll of Honour.